My name is Nour and I'm a visual artist. I entered in the Beaux-Arts Art School of Paris in 2007, and it was for me a great moment of validation because I came from Beirut. I was born in Lebanon and I was not destined for artistic studies. I graduated in 2012 and when I go out of the school I was awarded by the François Schneider Prize, and it was like a big rise in early career, still at stage 0. And it has an effect of validation. I said to myself, okay, now you go for it, knowing very well that it was going to be a bit full of pitfalls. I said that because when you go to art school, we are a lot of students and we have now an observatory that allows us to know today that it takes an average a good 10 years to establish your career and your network. And being a woman was something I had absolutely not excluded from the equation of this, because I had already realized that we were, at least at that time, less visible than my male colleagues in collective exhibition. Let's say that I was already intuitively crossed by the need to position myself politically in the art world as a woman and an artist. It also went through the subject that I chose, and which at that time were considered not very popular and little has been. It was not the subjects that were very expected in the art world, because I have been, and I'm still very attracted by narration, by stories, by life stories too, and I needed to affirm that it was as valid material as an abstract concept. And this has, in my opinion, a very strong impact on the notions of equality. Because today, time has passed and equality is a subject that worries me less, to be honest. But I believe that it is a story of maturity too. To give an example, I was totally convinced that it would be absolutely impossible for me to combine an artistic career and motherhood, because in art school we are not going to talk about a post-school organization, and I have convinced myself that I would never be able to build a family, that it was totally incompatible with a career. Because when a child comes into your life, he's going to take territory in all of this. So personally, when I become a mother for the first time, and now I'm mother of 2, it was a real inner struggle because we know that statistically children arrive between 30 years old and 42, 43 years old of women, so at the precise time of career construction. One thing is certain is that I had put enormous pressure on myself and that I experienced my career building as a battle. And today I'm talking about maturity because I later decided to have a second child, and I also decided to organize myself in a much more peaceful daily life, and which I decided to split in a serene way. My work of workshop, my work of logistics, my work of creation, my work of management, portfolio and family time. And I have the happy feeling that things are going much better in the art world, and that in the space of maybe 10 years we have a young new generation of politicized women, combative and who dares to take up space. Me, I was too long in thanks, in gratitude, as if in a way I needed to be validated as an artist woman. And this is a posture that I felt much less in my male colleagues. So today when I meet a professional art professional, I'm going to have a posture that I call political, and which is going to be to highlight the fact that I won't necessarily have the same production schedules as an artist without children. I impose, for example, that the residencies are divided in time. It will also pass by imposing a salary, exhibition rights, because I believe that women artists, and perhaps more broadly artists of all genders combined, have long been convinced that art cannot be sold, that creation is a planet that must not cohabit with material contingencies. So imagine how difficult the path is when, as a woman, you already have a problem of legitimacy. Today, when I meet young artists, I find important to share my experience, and it is an essential transmission which allows us to feed the gigantic awareness that have been shaking us for some time. And it's a way of taking part in this new paradigm that it's emerging.